Okay, so the very first section on these that we did, and this is probably the number one thing that you guys got wrong on your first quiz. Okay, so I'm going to have to draw it over here on number 2, but it's the little chart, and I'll definitely make sure to give you one on test day, okay? Actually, I might have one in here. So don't pay attention to the back side of the page, but the front side is that little chart, okay, that you're going to need. Please turn them all back in the box, write your name on it, and then that way you guys aren't touching each other's stuff. Ethan, I will make sure to upload the chart sometime later today. One short. Rhonda, can you take a picture of this so I can give it to Jamie? Then you can just look at it. I'll give you yours back, but.
Hey, is it possible to remove the camera app from an iPad? That's restricted. I don't even know if you can do that.
You take a picture of it?
No, you can use
Yeah,
that one.
restrict the camera?
Someone else's or your own?
No, someone else.
No.
Like, I don't even think the library can restrict the camera.
You can turn your own off, and then you can turn everyone's off on here, but you can't cancel their camera. Okay, so sorry, Ethan. I will get that chart on there. You're just gonna have to follow along. So if we look at the chart, okay, we have rational numbers, and those are all our decimals, our fractions. Okay, our integers are going to be all our positives and negatives. Okay, our whole numbers, our zeros, all the positives, and our natural numbers are just going to be all the positives. Okay, so we answer the chart from the inside out, right? So every time, and say we look at number 4. Okay, we look at the natural box on the inside, and does that fall in that category? Yes. So that means the one above it's a yes, and the one above that's a yes. Put it up. Okay, and then the one above that's a yes. So as soon as we answer yes the very first time, we can say, so is -4 a natural number?
No.
No? Okay, look at the box above it. Is it a whole number? Is it an integer?
Yes.
So then is it going to be irrational?
It's not on the scale.
Yes, it is. Just because it's not on the scale. Just because it's not on the scale. See how the arrow? That means it keeps going. So it's going to be an integer, and it's going to be a rational number. Okay, so one of these, okay, for example, number 1, I would put as 3 points. Mr. Black, you want me to take your phone?
No.
Okay, put it in your pocket. Okay, so look at 0. 0, is it a natural number?
No.
Is it a whole number? So then is it going to be an integer?
Yeah.
What about a rational?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a whole. It's going to be an integer. And it's going to be a rational. Okay, so same thing. You start on the inside, work your way up. Okay, go down to number 5. You want me to do 5 or 6? Okay, so 5 says write each as a verbal expression. So how do we say a verbal expression? What's verbal mean?
Words.
Word. So it would be how would you say it? Okay, remember, you guys can use these on your quiz because some of you guys don't remember the difference and you did it crappy on the last time, what the difference is between them. Okay, so how you would say it. So how do you say number 5?
N times 7 equals 31.
So that's what you're going to write. N times 7 equals 31. Okay, the next section on there says write as an algebraic expression. What's that mean?
Write it out. So I'll put it.
It means like write it like, I don't know what it would say, like math. Okay, you need to write it like math. So the quotient, what's quotient mean?
The divide.
Divide 15 in n. So you're going to say just that. 15 divided by m. Okay, 8. What's product mean?
Multiply.
Product means multiply. A number?
Number.
A number means a letter. So in this case,
So it could be N.
we could say n and 8 is equal to 11. Okay, so this one says the product of a number and 8. So n times 8 equals 11.
What does N mean?
N means a number. Okay, go to the next page. Evaluate each expression. What's evaluate mean?
Write it out.
Close.
Solve.
Solve is a wonderful word for it. Okay, so it should just be an answer. Okay, so do not write me 12 minus 6 and leave it there. Do not write me this. 12 minus 6 equals, I don't even know what it is, 7? No, 5, 6. Good Lord. I don't even, I got nothing that great to say. Okay, so don't write me this, because this is not right. Okay, the evaluating part would just straight up be 6. 6 is where you're evaluating. It's just going to be your answer. Okay? The next one, say evaluate each given the variables.
11. Oh, no. Oh.
Okay, so we got the -3, and we just plug in. What is j?
-2.
-2. So for our first j, we're going to say -2, and we got a plus and another j,
Which is so big 2 minus 2.
plus and our k. What's our k going to be?
1.
K is going to be 1. Okay, those calculators with the little orange buttons that you guys use habitually, those ones, you can type it in. It should look just like this on your calculator, so you can say -3 parentheses -2 plus -2, close it, plus 1. Okay, so use those calculators, and for the other one, you're going to need to use one too. So you can say -3 parentheses -2 plus -2 plus 1. 13. Okay, and evaluate, that means that this is actually our answer. Okay, 13. It says Ashley has $150. She spends $50 a week. Write an algebraic expression. Okay, so how much does she start with?
150.
Okay, if she's spending money, is it going to be plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus? How much is she spending?
Oh, $50.
50? How often?
Every week.
Every week. So we can say a W or an X or whatever you want to do. Okay?
So put 100.
No, so we're just writing it.
Okay.
Okay, 15 or 16?
15.
15, it says simplify each expression. What's that mean in layman's terms?
Solve.
Not solve.
Combine.
Bless you.
Combine like terms.
-1.
Okay, so 7 minus 8x is going to be negative 1x. And that's it. That's our answer. Okay, some of them, you might have something that looks like this. Maybe like 2b plus 1. Can you put those together?
No.
You can't because they're not the same. Okay, we're just combining like terms. So on this one, we're going to have some b's and some numbers. Okay, so we can't combine everything. Okay, the next section on here says solve each equation. So we're going to do that, just that. What, 17 or 18?
17.
Okay, so I got an x plus 7. How do I get x by itself?
You gotta add. Subtract. 7. You get -1.
Minus 7 minus 7.
Equals x equals -1.
X equals negative 14.
Whoa. Oh, she got 13.
14.
Oh, that's not legit.
Okay, 19 or 20?
19.
Okay, what's it mean when they're right next to each other?
Multiply.